Alex just lost $50,000 in 1 year, choosing the wrong ETF. Meet Alex Thompson. Just like 73% of investors who think they're being smart by buying ETFs, but ended up in a financial nightmare.
I thought I was doing everything right. Everyone said ETFs were safe, diversified, but I'm watching my retirement fund disappear before my eyes.
Here's the brutal truth. There are over 3,000 ETFs in the market, and 67% of them underperform the basic S&P 500. That means most people are paying fees to lose money. But what if I told you there's a proven system, a quest with specific levels and challenges that can help you identify the top 1% of ETFs that actually build wealth? Welcome to Walk to Money, Walking to Success. Welcome to the ETF Mastery Quest. Level 1, the expense ratio, detective. Level 2, the volume validator. Level 3, the tracking terror hunter. Level 4, the diversification decoder. Boss level, the portfolio champion.
Quest activated. Your mission: transform from ETF victim to ETF victor in 4 strategic levels.
I'm ready, but how do I know I won't fall into the same traps again?
Young investor, 90% of people fail because they skip the fundamentals. But follow this quest, and you'll join the elite 10% who actually win with ETFs. Your first mission: become an expense ratio detective. Every ETF charges you fees that eat your returns alive.
Here's a shocking fact. A 1% difference in fees costs the average investor $590,000 over their lifetime.
Your challenge: find ETFs with expense ratios under 0.20%. Anything higher, and you're feeding the fee monsters instead of building your wealth.
Level 1. Challenge unlocked. Mission: identify expense ratios under 0.20%. Reward: plus 1,000 wealth points penalty. Fee monsters steal your gains.
So that's why my old ETF was bleeding money. It had a 1.2% expense ratio. Okay, Master Warren, show me how to hunt down these expense ratios.
Step 1. Open your broker app or website. Step 2. Search any ETF, let's say SPY. Step 3. Look for expense ratio or annual fee.
Whoa, SPY has 0.09%. That's good. But this other fund, yikes, 0.95%. That's almost 1%. But wait, what's the real difference? It's less than 1%. How bad can it be?
Alex, let me show you the true cost over time. This will shock you.
Let's do the math. Alex invests $100,000 and it grows over 20 years.
Low-fee ETF at 0.09% per year.
Year 1, $100,000 investment, pays $90 in fees. Year 5, portfolio grown to $150,000, pays $135 in fees. Year 10, portfolio at $220,000, pays $198 in fees. Year 20, portfolio at $320,000, total fees paid, $18,000.
High-fee ETF at 0.95% per year.
Year 1, $100,000 investment, pays $950 in fees. Year 5, portfolio grown to $140,000, pays $1,330 in fees. Year 10, portfolio at $190,000, pays $1,805 in fees. Year 20, portfolio at $230,000, total fees paid, $190,000.
I have $320,000. I only have $230,000.
The high fees didn't just cost $190,000 in fees, they also killed the growth. Low-fee Alex has $90,000 more in total wealth.
So the small 0.86% difference in fees cost me nearly $100,000 in total wealth?
Exactly. The fees compound against you every single year. It's not just what you pay, it's what you lose in growth.
You may have defeated the fee monsters, but can you catch me? I'm the Phantom ETF.
Ah, the Volume Validator Challenge. This is where 40% of investors get trapped.
Every year, dozens of ETFs die because nobody trades them. When an ETF has low volume, you can get stuck, unable to sell when you need to.
Wait, so even if I pick a good ETF, it could become a trap?
Exactly. Here's your Level 2 mission. Only choose ETFs with average daily volume over 100,000 shares.
Level 2. Challenge mission. Find ETFs with 100K plus daily volume. Danger, under 50K. Phantom ETF territory. Caution, 50K to 100K. Proceed with care. Safe zone, 100K plus. Liquid and tradable. Premium, 1 million plus. Ultra-liquid institutional grade.
Let me test this. Searching for VTI. Daily volume shows 4.2 million. That's in the premium zone.
That's right! I'm one of the most traded ETFs in the world. You can buy or sell me anytime, even during market crashes.
Now checking this other one. Obscure fund. Only 25,000 daily volume.
Mwahaha. Try selling me when you need cash for an emergency. You'll be stuck waiting and waiting and waiting.
That's the liquidity trap. High-volume ETFs have thousands of buyers and sellers every minute. This is tracking error, the most dangerous silent killer of ETF returns.
How do I defeat this monster?
Level 3. Mission. Check the tracking difference. It must be under 0.1% annually. Step 1. Find the ETF's benchmark, what it claims to track. Step 2. Compare the ETF's actual returns versus the benchmark. Step 3. The difference should be tiny.
Let me check SPY versus the actual S&P 500.
S&P 500 index, plus 10.2% last year. SPY ETF return, plus 10.1% last year. Tracking difference, only 0.1%. Excellent.
Now this other fund.
S&P 500 index, plus 10.2% last year. Bad ETF return, plus 7.8% last year. Tracking difference, 2.4%, terrible.
Beware of concentration risk. Some ETFs put 50 to 80% of your money in just a few companies or sectors.
Real diversification, 100 different eggs in different baskets. Fake diversification, 80 eggs in one tech basket, 20 scattered elsewhere. Level 4, challenge. Mission, find true diversification. Rule 1, no single stock over 5% of the fund rule. 2, no single sector over 25% of the fund. Boss approaching, the final portfolio test.
Check the ETF's holdings. Look for concentration in the top 10 positions.
This ETF, top 10 holdings are 45% of the fund. That's concentration risk. Challenge accepted.
The champion's portfolio. 70% VOO, U.S. stocks. Low fees, high liquidity, perfect tracking. 20% VTIAX, international. Global diversification. 10% BND, bonds. Stability and balance. Let's see how this performs against a typical bad portfolio. Champion portfolio. 100K grows to 685K. Bad portfolio, high fees, poor tracking. $100,000 grows to $420,000. Difference, $265,000 more wealth. The 4-level ETF challenge. Level 1, expense ratio detective. Mission, find 3 ETFs with expense ratios under 0.20%. Tool, check your broker app or Morningstar.com. Time limit, 10 minutes. Level 2, volume validator. Mission, verify each ETF has 100K plus daily volume. Red flags: avoid anything under 50,000. Pro tip: look for millions, not thousands. Level 3. Tracking Truth Scanner. Mission: compare ETF returns to their benchmark. Target: under 0.1% tracking difference. Warning: avoid ETFs that lag by 1% plus annually. Level 4. Diversification Decoder. Mission: check top 10 holdings don't exceed 50%. Bonus: ensure no single stock is over 5%. Goal: true diversification, not fake diversity.
Remember, 73% of people choose the wrong ETFs and lose money. But you now have the tools to join the winning 27%.
The quest never ends, young investor. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep building wealth the smart way.
If you like this video, subscribe, hit that bell button for notifications, and share with someone you think this video will help. This is Walk to Money, walking to success.